here's our project, the DC Diamond Trainer Pro. And I'm Evan Pheneger, and here are my group members Avery Gorter and Haan. Alright, here's a quick overview of our presentation. First, or a quick outline, we'll overview it. We'll talk about the goals and the rationale behind why we built it. We'll talk about some of the functions, things that it can do, and we'll address the mechanical and electrical designs, and then quickly mention the budget and acknowledge all those who deserve credit and take your questions. Alright, the goal of our design project was to make a machine that could hit baseballs to the infield and the outfield of baseball diamonds. As you see here on the screen, it has the blue dot are the positions, and what the machine will do is it can hit to each one of these positions. It can hit in between these positions, and also we wanted it to be able to be used by Dordt College baseball teams. The general design was we took the old pitching machine, that's the blue part with the wheels on it, and we added our design modification to it. And what it does is the bottom piece is called the actuator, moves in and out, and it rotates the machine from left to right, or from left field to right field, or back and forth. And also the vertical actuator also moves in and out, rotating the machine from hitting fly balls to the outfield to hitting ground balls to the infield. And it also does this, but then if you put it at a level angle, it can just pitch balls from the pitching machine to hitters, which is pitcher's mound. You can see it's a P. If you're not familiar with baseball. Alright, our goals and reasons behind making this is we wanted to allow the coach to be free during practices. Most of the time the coach is the one hitting the balls to the players, hitting them to the outfield, hitting ground balls. So allowing the coach to walk around would allow him to evaluate the players, to give them tips on things, just to be more of a human instead of a machine hitting balls. So we thought we'd replace them with a machine. Also, we wanted to modify and improve the existing machine instead of purchasing a new machine. We thought this would save a little bit of money, and we also thought putting our brains to work would be a better idea than just paying a bunch of money. Additional functions, we are interested in not only having it be a pitching machine, but also using it to hit pop flies, to hit ground balls, to throw balls to you for catch. We thought it was important that it could do many things. We have these large wheels and the pushing style so that it's easy to move around. You can move around through dirt, through mud, through any situation that you have on a baseball field. Quality and consistency. As you know, humans aren't perfect, so when the coach hits the ball, sometimes it doesn't go to where he wants to. With this machine, the idea is that it will hit balls exactly where you want, and it will be consistent. Another reason that we did this is because I'm on the baseball team, and I thought we needed something like this, and also Dort's given a lot to us, so we kind of wanted to do something and give back to Dordt. And the budget, lastly, our goal was to have it be under $1,250. Functions, I kind of mentioned this briefly, but it has 3 modes, and the first is pitching, when you put it level, and you can also adjust a little bit to have it pitch just to the right spot, and you can pitch from 60 to 90 miles per hour, and you can also control this either with the buttons or you can control it manually with a knob. Infield outfield practice, you can have it set to hit to fielders either in the infield or outfield, or you can program a routine where it hits to multiple fielders in a row. And also has a random mode you can turn on, and it'll just go and shoot to someone, and then you gotta throw the ball in. And lastly, individual practice. You could just go out there with a machine and a buddy, and you could feed balls into it, and you could stand there and field them.
Alright, I want to go a little bit more into depth about some of the design aspects, really the mechanical part of it. We have the base and transportation design, then the rotational designed for spinning around to different angles of the field, then the forces of the actuators and support for the pitching machine, and the connections between them. Alright, we also, like the group force, designed every part of the machine in SolidWorks. Here's a few different views of the final product as we had it in SolidWorks. We modeled the pitching machine that we got from Dordt, simply, and then we have all of our other pieces in here. And we use the SolidWorks pieces to actually have them fabricated by 2 Automation Center.